Hey guys, before this video gets started, I wanted to say, again, a big thanks to Robert's Political Channel for introducing me to this theme. It really helped out a lot. So yeah, I'm going to make this brief and let's get right into this video. Good evening. Welcome to Election Night 2020. Tonight we have Donald Trump running against John Kerry. Remember, John Kerry ran in the 2004 election and lost to President Bush. And of course, Donald Trump won the 2016 election against Hillary Clinton and is the incumbent president. Let's look at the media predictions for today's race. Fox News gives John Kerry 279 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 259. CNN News gives John Kerry 358 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 153. ABC News gives John Kerry 308 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 230. And MSNBC News gives John Kerry 448 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 90. It is now time for the 7 p.m. poll closings. Kentucky, South Carolina, Georgia, Indiana, Vermont, and Virginia. Out of the state of Vermont, John Kerry is the projected winner of their 3 electoral votes. Out of the state of Kentucky, Donald Trump is the projected winner of their 8 electoral votes. Out of the state of Virginia, it is too close to call with 33% reporting, 13 electoral votes. Donald Trump is in the lead. Out of the state of Indiana, it is too early to call. John Kerry is leading. Out of the state of South Carolina, it is too early to call. John Kerry is in the lead. Out of the state of Georgia, it is too close to call. John Kerry is leading Donald Trump. And the electoral map is on your screen now. 3 for John Kerry and 8 for President Trump. It is now time for the 7:30 p.m. poll closings. West Virginia, Ohio, and North Carolina. Out of the state of South Carolina, a projection from the 7 p.m. poll closing calls 9 electoral votes projected to go to President Trump. President Trump will also pick up West Virginia's 5 electoral votes. Now out of the key state of Ohio, a state John Kerry lost in 2004, he is currently leading by a huge margin, 18 electoral votes. Out of the state of North Carolina, John Kerry is in the lead with 59% of precinct reporting, 15 electoral votes. And the electoral map is on your screen now, 3 for John Kerry and 22 for President Trump. It is now time for the 8 p.m. poll closings. All the states in yellow, their polls have closed. Out of the state of Missouri, it's 10 electoral votes projected to go to Donald Trump. Donald Trump will carry Oklahoma's 7 electoral votes. Out of the state of Alabama, Donald Trump will carry their 9 electoral votes. Out of the state of Tennessee, 11 electoral votes projected to go to Donald Trump. Donald Trump will carry Mississippi's 6 electoral votes. Now out of the state of Georgia, an earlier call than in 2016, 16 electoral votes projected to go to Donald Trump. Out of the state of Illinois, 20 electoral votes projected to go to John Kerry. John Kerry will also carry the state of Maryland and their 10 electoral votes. Out of the state of Delaware, John Kerry is the projected winner of their 3 electoral votes. Out of the state of New Jersey, 14 electoral votes projected to go to John Kerry. John Kerry will also carry Connecticut's 7 electoral votes. Now out of the state of Rhode Island, 4 electoral votes projected to go to John Kerry. Out of the state of Massachusetts, the second most Democratic state in the Union, John Kerry is the projected winner of their 11 electoral votes. Now out of the state of Maine, 4 out of its 4 electoral votes are projected to go to John Kerry, a flip from 2016. In the District of Columbia, John Kerry is the projected winner of their 3 electoral votes. Now out of the state of New Hampshire, 4 electoral votes projected to go to John Kerry, a huge early call, swing state as big as itself, John Kerry the projected winner. And the state of Florida, 29 electoral votes, too close to call, 50% of precinct reporting, Donald Trump is in the lead. Out of the state of Pennsylvania, John Kerry is leading with 12% reporting, 20 electoral votes. And the electoral map is on your screen now. John Kerry now taking the lead, 83 electoral votes for John Kerry, 81 for Donald Trump. It is now time for the 8:30 p.m. poll closing from the state of Arkansas. The state of Arkansas will go to Donald Trump, 6 electoral votes. And the electoral map is on your screen now, 87 for President Trump to 83 for John Kerry. It is now time for the 9 p.m. poll closings. A huge new batch of poll closings. All the states in yellow, their polls have closed. Out of the state of Indiana, a 7 p.m. poll closing call projected to go to Donald Trump, Mike Pence's home state. Out of the state of Texas, 38 electoral votes projected to go to Donald Trump. Donald Trump will carry Louisiana's 8 electoral votes. Out of the state of Kansas, no surprise here, Donald Trump the projected winner. Out of the state of Nebraska, all 5 of its electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. South Dakota, Donald Trump the projected winner, 3 electoral votes. And North Dakota, the projected winner, is Donald Trump, 3 electoral votes. Out of the state of Wyoming, 3 electoral votes projected to go to Donald Trump. And out of the state of New York, John Kerry is the projected winner of the 29 electoral votes. Out of the state of Virginia, a 7 p.m. poll closing call, John Kerry is the projected winner. Out of the state of New Mexico, 5 electoral votes projected to go to John Kerry. And the state of Minnesota is too close to call. John Kerry is in the lead. Out of the state of Michigan, too close to call, an exact tie here. Out of the state of Wisconsin, John Kerry is in the lead by 0.01, 1/100th of a percentage point, 10 electoral votes. Out of the state of Colorado, it is too close to call. John Kerry is in the lead. Out of the state of Arizona, it is too close to call. Donald Trump is leading John Kerry by less than 2%. And the electoral map is on your screen now. 270 electoral votes needed to win. Remember that key number. 130 electoral votes currently for John Kerry, to 164 for President Trump. It is now 9:57 p.m. Eastern Time, and stand by for 2 major projections. Out of the state of Ohio, the key state of Ohio will go to Donald Trump. A victory for him. He won the state in 2016. Remember, no Republican has won the White House without Ohio. Now John Kerry winning the state of Pennsylvania, a huge flip from 2016, 20 electoral votes. And the electoral map is on your screen now. John Kerry at 130 electoral votes, and President Trump at 164. It is now time for the 10 p.m. poll closings. Montana, Iowa, Utah, and Nevada. Out of the state of Montana, its 3 electoral votes are projected to go to Donald Trump. Donald Trump will carry Iowa's 6 electoral votes. Out of the state of Utah, 6 electoral votes projected to go to Donald Trump. And now out of the state of Nevada, a much earlier call than in 2016, 6 electoral votes projected to go to John Kerry. And the electoral map is on your screen now. 156 electoral votes for John Kerry to 197 for President Trump. It is now 11 p.m. Eastern Time, and we can now make projections out of all the states in yellow. And the state of California, the biggest prize in the union, projected to go to John Kerry. John Kerry is also the projected winner out of the state of Oregon, 7 electoral votes. Out of the state of Washington, 12 electoral votes projected to go to John Kerry. John Kerry will carry Hawaii's 4 electoral votes. Now out of the state of Colorado, an earlier call, a 9 p.m. poll closing, 9 electoral votes projected to go to John Kerry. And out of the state of Minnesota, an 8 p.m. poll closing call, 9 p.m. poll closing call, 10 electoral votes projected to go to John Kerry. And the state of Idaho, 4 electoral votes projected to go to Donald Trump. And the state of Nevada, we are now retracting our call for John Kerry, as Donald Trump has taken the lead with 66% of precincts reporting. Donald Trump is in the lead in a state that we previously called for John Kerry. We apologize to our viewers, this state is now too close to call, and we also retract our Pennsylvania call for John Kerry, as Donald Trump has now taken the lead, 20 electoral votes. We retract our call, we apologize for our viewers, and the current electoral map is on your screen now with the retractions out of the state of Pennsylvania and Nevada. Donald Trump has taken the lead, 248 electoral votes for Donald Trump to 227 for John Kerry. It is now 1 a.m. Eastern Time in the state of Alaska, and some poll closing calls. We now have the state of Alaska, 3 electoral votes projected to go to Donald Trump. Now out of the state of Florida, one of the biggest prizes in the union, 29 electoral votes, the biggest swing state prize. Donald Trump is the projected winner out of the state of Florida, 29 electoral votes. Now out of the state of Nevada, previously called for John Kerry, previously too close to call, now projected to go to John Kerry for the second time tonight, 6 electoral votes. And the electoral map is on your screen now, 233 electoral votes for Donald Trump to 233 for John Kerry. We apologize to our viewers from before. We made a mistake by giving Donald Trump more electoral votes than he actually had. But right now, the states that have not been called are North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Arizona. It is now 2:40 a.m. Eastern Time, and stand by for 4 major projections. Out of the state of Arizona, Donald Trump is the projected winner of their 11 electoral votes. Out of the state of North Carolina, 15 electoral votes projected to go to Donald Trump. Huge win for him here. Out of the state of Wisconsin, a flip from 2016. John Kerry is the projected winner. The Kerry campaign can only hope that we haven't made a mistake here. And the Michigan of 16 electoral votes will go to John Kerry, another flip from 2016. And the electoral map is on your screen now. Another electoral tie, 259 electoral votes for John Kerry to 259 for Donald Trump. This all comes down to the sole state of Pennsylvania with their 20 electoral votes, 270 electoral votes needed to win. It is now 2:55 a.m. Eastern Time, and stand by for a presidential prediction. We can now project that Donald Trump has been re-elected as President of the United States. Out of this call in Pennsylvania, 20 electoral votes projected to go to Donald Trump. That is the whole ball game. John Kerry now has no path to the presidency. If you look at the electoral map on your screen now, the final electoral map, 279 electoral votes for Donald Trump and 259 for John Kerry. John Kerry will come up as a loser in this election at 81 years old, and Donald Trump will go on to become re-elected as the next president of the United States. And it is now one day later, and Joe Stein and the Democratic Party are calling for a Pennsylvania recount that takes 1 week. And on day 1, Donald Trump is leading with 48% of the vote. And you see on day 2, no change here. On day 3, there is a small change in the third-party vote. On day 4, John Kerry has taken the lead, 49% to 48%. On day 5, it is now back to an even tie. On day 6, Donald Trump has taken the lead by 1%, getting more votes than he was expected to win. And on the final day, Donald Trump has evened it out, but he has won the state of Pennsylvania by 421 votes, and that puts him over the top. We can now project that Pennsylvania will retain, with the Donald Trump column, 20 electoral votes. And let's look at the election analysis from 2016. In 2016, it was 306 to 232. This election, it was 279 to 259. Democrats took back the states of Wisconsin, Michigan, and Maine. However, still continued to lose Pennsylvania. They were not able to take North Carolina or Florida. So ultimately, they have lost this election, and Donald Trump will be re-elected as President of the United States. Here are my social medias in case you guys wanted to get updates on my videos. My Twitter is @LTEUpdates, where you'll get updates on my videos. My Patreon is patreon.com/LTE. Upcoming, I have Chelsea Clinton versus Donald Trump. And comment notification squad if you're early to my videos. And here you can subscribe in the center. Click to the left to watch my most recent election night. Click to the right to watch my most popular election night, Bernie Sanders versus Donald Trump in an election night. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.